Yeah, here you go. The copy and paste don't look pretty. Anyway, Benzo Friend Hangout time with myself and Scott will be November 2nd at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, or like myself is Central will be 4:30. So that's Tuesday coming up. I'll probably just sit and not say much because all I do is talk. Oh, how you guys doing today? Feel a little better. I went out for work, but my wave has been just, oh, what a fucking ass kicking it's been.
Good.
Oh. So anyway, yeah, I'm not trying to go out to work as much, just trying to keep my body from being overloaded. But then when I stay home, my brain gets totally overloaded with just fog and derealization. So I took 3 days off of going out, and I went out this morning. So I'm glad I did. I still didn't feel well, but I'm glad I went out. It made for a better day. Went to the dog park today. I just kind of sat there. I didn't really do anything. Yeah, so now I'm just home, just resting. Took a short nap. Slept for like 20 minutes. That's kind of good. It doesn't feel any different, but it's good. Catch up on some rest. Happy Halloween. Not doing anything for it. No kids come to my apartment, so I know my girlfriend's kind of depressed about it because we didn't do nothing, but there's really nothing to do. And my dogs. Hi, Carol. My dog, I got to take her to the vet Tuesday. She has that lump on the side of her mouth. They said if it got bigger, to bring her back in. Well, of course, it got a lot bigger, and it's growing little bump babies, and I'm sure they're going to want to do a biopsy again and do all the same bullshit that costs $700. But in general, no matter what, unless it's like massive cancer that I can't do anything about. But if it's normal and it's just something growth, I'm going to have her get surgery to cut it out. Sucks. But it doesn't help my wave at all. everything's kind of like I cut almost a month ago now. Let's see. It could be a month now. 28 days. And it's still kicking my ass, which is really bizarre. It's never been like that before. Usually it's about 2 weeks, and then it starts getting better. But now it's worse. So between my cut and the weather change, it's getting colder. Kind of hit out of nowhere, even though, knew it was coming, but kind of hits out of nowhere. Never transitions easily. And then with the stress from my dog, it's just hard for my nervous system to catch up. I feel a little better today, and I don't plan on going back out again until Wednesday. Just trying to take some extra time, That's what they got to do. I'm beat. I'm tired. I feel a little more stable tonight. My body feels crappy. Still buzzing in my body, but not as bad as it was. Once I relax, like tomorrow it'll probably feel worse. Tuesday I'll probably feel terrible. And then Wednesday I'll start to feel better, but then I'm going to go out and ruin it all. But who knows? Tuesday I'm going to have to go to the vet, and any possible bad news will probably set me off. We'll see. It's going to be rough. It's nobody really on, but I'm going to mention it again. I want to see a couple of you guys' faces on Tuesday, November 2nd, for our little benzo get-together on Zoom. We're probably, if this works out, we'll probably do it once a month. But we're going to see how it goes this time. And 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in Wisconsin, so it'll be 4:30 for me. So just keep that in mind and what time it will be in your area. Should be fun, because I'm kind of sick of talking all the time. It's kind of all I do. And listen to somebody else talk. Yes. Nah, I'd say I wasn't in the mood this year. Last year I watched a ton. And this year I've been in this wave, and my sensory stuff is just a little harsh. So I don't think I'm gonna. Might watch some X-Files. That's easy. So I tried watching some ghost shit the other day, and it just kind of threw me off. It's funny how I was able to deal with a lot more last year than this year. I guess it depends on where you are, So, what about you? Usually I like to watch the Halloweens. Halloween 3 is one of my favorite movies, so I usually watch that, but I'm just not in the mood. But I do love horror films. not in the mood. I'll watch something easy, maybe a documentary and horror or something. Just something easy I can deal with. It's like everything and everything sets me off now. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get through the rest of the day, which should be okay. It'll probably be, unless my wave is actually calming down. Um, Tomorrow will probably be worse, but we'll see. Still got a lot of shit to do around here. I'm Googling that right now. Haven't heard of it. It's not something. Watching the trailer.
Are you gonna do a show this year?
I promise I will have something for you. Something that just might be the prize piece of my entire collection. I call her Masquerade.
Oh shit!
Holly Brothers.
What town was this filmed in?
I've earned the right to walk away on my own terms. Of course you have. This will be fast and easy. I'm not doing this alone. You know I have a partner. You mean your daughter? It's a smuggler's house on Halloween. We're not sneaking in. Percy is sick. And I don't want her around my daughter.
That looks good. It looked okay. Very cool. It didn't look that bad at all. It didn't look really cheap. It looked pretty good. I'll keep that in mind. Something I'll watch soon. I'll probably, once I start feeling better, I'll probably have a movie marathon for myself before I start watching all holiday shit. Holiday shit's so easy to watch. The Christmas crap. That can't fuck with your nervous system. Hey, Dylan. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing though. I'm just kind of sitting around doing nothing. There's nothing much to catch. Just me being lazy, I suppose. Yeah. It's so weird because after I fucked up on the Remeron, my nervous system's so much more sensitive. So my cuts are just kicking my ass. And it's been almost 28 days now. I'm glad to hear that. But it's been 28 days and I'm still I'm my nervous system keeps doing all this like weird shit, up and down, up and down, up and down. I feel a little better today, but that doesn't mean shit because it can go all to shit. Again, it goes up and down. So it's been rough. I mean, it could be worse, but it sucks because it's almost a month and it's like, ugh. I was hoping it wasn't going to be so bad, but it was. Cool, Dylan. Yeah, definitely be there if you can. Just hit the link then. I don't really know how it works. I did some Zoom stuff last year, but I don't even remember how it went. But just click the link and we should all pop on. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to do it on my iPad. See if that works. But we're going to, if it works out and it works out good, I think we both think it'll be a really good thing for people because nobody's really doing that. And I think it'll be really good. Maybe we might do it once a month. Oh, Carol, yeah, just one day at a time, you know. That's all you can do. One day at a time. But still, don't push yourself too hard or you set yourself back, but always push yourself to a point so you can get out. Just, I don't know exactly what's keeping you in, if it's just symptoms or anxiety or just like being that sick, but the longer I stay inside, the harder it is for me to get out. Yeah, isn't that funny? That it's always the pills that we ended up taking for the problems with the benzos. That's what I tell people, and they say I have no choice. I have no choice, and I was in that same group. I'm like, I have no choice. I haven't slept for 7 to 8 days or whatever. That's bullshit. And now I'm suffering for years because of that mistake. So I tell people, it's definitely up to you. You have to do what's good for you. But I'm telling you, I've seen myself and many, many, many other people suffer for years because of that mistake. Yeah, it's cool to look forward to stuff too, Dylan. Like with music, I mean, I don't care about playing live and stuff like that. So, but I look forward to writing more music and doing more in the music community and stuff like that. And that keeps me going. You know, just always have Everybody's got to have stuff to look forward to. Projects. I mean, I start projects all the time when I'm feeling better. And then when I feel like crap, I'm like, what did I do? And then I completely overwhelm myself because I have to remember that, I'm going to go into waves and all these projects are going to have to sit on the back burner for a little bit. It's just the way it is. But sometimes it gets to be too much, and that's okay. Just like I try to tell myself when things get overwhelming, just sit back and let it do its thing. It might take a few weeks, it might take a month. Just kick back. I wish I could smoke weed. Fuck, I wish my nervous system wasn't so shot. And it's more or less, I think my nervous system can handle it to a point. My head couldn't. I'm so unstable in my head that I couldn't handle it. My anxiety is such a problem that it would throw me off big time. I'm hoping I can one day. Yeah. I feel that way too sometimes. There's other people that inspire me. And not just in the community of withdrawal, but people in general who, have just inspire me to do things and I'll do it. And sometimes it's hard and sometimes it sets me back. Sometimes it's a good distraction. Sometimes it makes me sicker. Sometimes I'll do something and it'll be utterly stressful and I'll sit there shaking for a couple hours while my DPDR is still viewed and I'll be like, what did I do? And you know what? I just let it lay there for a little bit and then come back to it another time. But I don't want all this time that I sit being sick being a complete waste of time. Yeah, I don't want to just sit and rot. I mean, I've been in this for over 5 years now. And there's things I accomplished in this 5 years that boggle my mind. And yeah, they probably did set me back, though. But what are you going to do? I mean, you can never do everything right. It's impossible. It's impossible. I learned so much after a while and what to do and what not to do. It's impossible. You can't be on your game 24 hours a day. You just can't, especially when you're really, really down. And fuck, man, I have those days a lot. Thank goodness I feel a little better today because I was, after 27 days of my wave and after my cut, it's just been ridiculous. And it's been bringing me the fuck down too. It's hard. I'd be like, well, if I went all the way down, which I couldn't on my scale, but just saying, if I went all the way down with Remeron, I would have 11 more cuts to go. To do this for months on end. It's a tough pill to swallow, no pun intended. Yeah. And I understand that one day when I do feel better, I'm not going to be on here anymore. But I'll always let people know. Well, no, man, maybe I won't. I don't know. I assume I'll let people know. When I cut off doing videos before, it kind of wasn't. I couldn't. My channel was all fucked up. I couldn't upload videos. I couldn't go live because they didn't really have the option of, through on my channel for some reason I couldn't go live, and every time I try to upload a video, it would fucking cancel. I never called it that, Carol, but I see what you're saying. It's almost like a blank feeling in your head and like what you can visually and internally see. And yeah, it's a huge issue for a lot of people. I mean, they wouldn't necessarily say mind's eye type thing, but I think spiritually and mentally and just physically not being able to see like you used to. At least that's how it was for me. Yeah, I can watch movies and stuff. But like when I'm in a wave like I am now, I'm feeling a little better today. I try to stay away from like horror films and stuff like that. Even though like last year I watched like 30 around Halloween and I was totally fine. But when I'm more sensitive like I am right now, I won't. Just because it kind of makes me very unnerved and it always brings in more DPDR. So yeah. I could watch it. I mean, it wouldn't totally fuck me, but you know. I'm cutting off here in 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, possibly 9 minutes, something like that. But I watch TV all the time. I always have something on. I try not to worry about it. And it's just because I'm cutting again, and after I fucked up the Remeron thing, nervous system's a little more shot than it used to be. So at least I know it came back before. I have no issue knowing that it'll come back again. It'll take a while though, and I'll tell you, it gets me down knowing how long I have to go. Hi, Julie. Yeah, the nervous system's a real fickle fuck. It's weird. It makes no sense. So people don't believe you. They'll see you starting to get better, but you can't really show people that you're getting better because you know it's going to get really bad again. And it really fucks with people that don't get it. Yeah, just keep trying and keep doing it, you know. I don't play guitar too much anymore. I did just buy a 7 string again, just for some certain projects I was working on. But I rarely play 7 string. I needed something for a certain project. But I've been playing a little more lately. Just good. But I usually just play to record. I don't really just sit and play anymore. I almost bought another guitar amp too, but I know I'm going to be in debt because of my dog's health issues, so I can't buy nothing. I love pink guitars. I have well, it's not pink per se. It's what color is it? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. It's like a pink warlock. I need an electric acoustic. I fucking bought one. I'm such an idiot. I bought one. It was just a generic. I only needed it for a project, so I didn't need anything great. So it was okay. I bought it off of somebody I knew at a thrift store. I went to his place and picked it up, and I didn't test it. The fucking electronics don't work. I use my recording stuff all the time, one way or another. It was a good year and a half, probably 2 years before I could start recording anything. And then it was still really hard for a long time. But now I can go in and play and record no problem. I still have a ton of sensory issues, but my sound sensory issues isn't as bad as my visual. So it's kind of good. I wish my visual would catch up, because my visual sensory issues are fucking awful. I guess I still do it, but for the longest time in Withdrawal, I would buy something so I could have something to look forward to, like music equipment. And then I'd get it. It was kind of exciting. It would throw me off, though, nervous system wise, getting excited about it, you know. But then then I'd get in a really bad wave, and I couldn't make any money, and then I'd have to sell it. So I bought and sold everything so fast, over and over and over again. It was quite the fucking headache. Now I try to buy something like really good, like one thing, and I try to sit on it as long as I possibly can. Yeah. Just do your best. I'm telling you. I still do it. I literally, wasn't that long ago I did that again. And it helps me get through tougher times. But it's like money I don't have. Like right now, I can't spend the money, so I can't like do it right now. But I usually always do it to a point, even if it's something smaller. Like I need a new drive for my computer. I don't need one, but I want to add a new one. That shit's exciting to me. And I can't afford it right now. I could afford it if I knew I didn't have to get surgery possibly for my dog. I don't know. We'll see. You have to get up. I force it, and it will, to a point, set you back. Hey, Carol, you too. Have fun watching your movie. Take care. I get set back all the fucking time. It's nothing major, but, you know. But if you want to continue pushing, you have to push to a point. Not to push so hard that, I mean, you got to know your limits, you know. But it's been a hell of a month for me. I mean, I've probably broken down crying at least 5 times this month from not knowing what I should do, how I'm going to get through it, blah, blah, blah. It's always the same bullshit. You know, will my relationship last? You know, am I really going to be moving next year with my girlfriend? Is this, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. But some days I just have to sit and say, you know, shit will happen no matter what. Yeah, we cut about the same time. And it's funny because it really never let up. Ugh. It just put me in a wave and it kept me in a wave. Fuck does that? But then the weather changed too. Does not fucking help. Stress from my dog. Stress from anything. Just anything can be a problem. All right, I'm heading off here. I had to get off here before 5:30, so Dylan, Carol, you guys take care. Julie, see you there. But I'm gonna add the link one more time. Maybe I won't. I gotta go all the way to the fucking top. There we go. Doink. All right. That's the link. November 2nd. Got more shit going on than I can do with on these screens. All right. Well, Tuesday. Hopefully I'll see you there, Dylan. And anybody else who sees this, stupid text. Yeah, Julie. Yeah, definitely be there if you can. I mean, even if you don't want to talk a lot, that's cool too. Just come hang out, you know, because I'm fucking sick of talking myself. I'll definitely try, Dylan. There's, you know, that's actually a really good motto for yourself of anything non-needed, you know. And honestly, there's a lot of shit in my life that's probably not unneeded. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. All right, you guys, I'm ending. Talk to you later. Later.